Episode 8 of The Amazing Digital Circus just got released, and I can say with full certainty, with my head on board, I don't care that episode 9 hasn't come out yet. Episode 8 just got released, and I'm absolutely speechless. There's no word in the dictionary to explain how I'm feeling right now. This show is nothing short of a work of art. It's a masterpiece. Now, coming from an indie animation studio, obviously it has its flaws. It's not perfect. It has some fast-paced writing, I understand, but what these guys have managed to do is take Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, mix those two together and make it into an beautiful animation. This is a beautiful, beautiful show. There's so many hidden messages and such lore, so many Easter eggs hidden in this show that if you can't take it down piece by piece, you're not going to be able to understand the show, and that's okay. You're not going to be able to see the super big picture, because there is a big picture to this show. It looks like a bunch of silly characters in a circus, but this is an amazing show. This is a work of art. What Glitch Productions has done is better than anything Disney has produced within the last 5 years. This is absolutely amazing. This show is phenomenal. It's spectacular, especially episode 8. I'm speechless after episode 8, and I'm here to talk about it. Spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen episode 8, then don't watch this video. I'm gonna give a little brief rundown. Basically, after episode 7, all of the circus members, they're all upset at Kane for what he did. Rightfully so. He was being a jackass and a jerk in the last episode. For the adventure he caused them, so much distress, so many gears running through their head, so many unanswered questions, and he refuses to answer them. Now, Bubble, I think, is symbolism of a lingering conscience in the back of his head, or like a voice that's telling him, oh, you're worthless, oh, you can't accomplish this, you're bad at this, you don't deserve to exist, etc., etc. And I think that this symbolism is very important to understand, because it's also what led to Kane's breakdown at the very end of the episode, which, by the way, happens, and Kinger accidentally ends up killing Kane in the process of him trying to, I think, shut down the circus is what he's trying to do. I have to rewatch the episode, man. I keep rewatching the ending so many times, I actually forget what Kinger was trying to do on the computer. You guys can remind me in the comments. I think he was trying to shut down the circus or take control over the circus. Something to stop Kane. But he accidentally deletes Kane in the progress, which ends up killing him, and this just leaves all circus members speechless. By the way, they can swear now. At the end of the episode, Zubul says a swear word, and I thought that was pretty funny, but it also gave me chills. Hearing them actually swear, hearing them, like, slowly come back to humanity, and slowly coming back to what is real, such as swear words, and such as, no more AI. There's no more AI in the circus, because Kane's gone. Kane is just absolutely, he's snap of his fingers. He got Thanos snapped. Thanos snapped completely. He's dead. So, he's gone. So there's no more AI controlling their lives. They're not going to have any more adventures to mess with their brains. Yes, they're still going to be stuck in the circus, but maybe with episode 9, they will actually find a way to escape. Who knows? I doubt this show is going to have a good ending because of how dark it really is. However, there's still hope left. They can swear now, which is symbolism of them slowly coming back to humanity. They're progressing. The animation in this show is absolutely immaculate. It's amazing. Now, me personally, the only minor nitpick that I have about this episode's animation is that they used 3D, mostly 3D, to animate Kane's breakdown.
I cannot put you freaks in your place! Why do you people torment me? I just wanted to fulfill my purpose!
Me personally, I wish that they would have taken more of a 2.5D route, because this show is like a mix of mostly 3D, a little bit of 2D here and there. For Kane's breakdown, I really, really wanted to see 2.5D, but regardless, that's just a minor nitpick, that's me just being picky. But regardless of them using 3D, it doesn't matter, they used 3D, it's still absolutely amazing. Kane's breakdown gave me chills, and the whole thing is just such symbolism that his worst fear came to life, and his death was so tragic. All he was trying to do, yes, he was a villain, but he was an unintentional villain. What he was trying to do was give the circus members what they wanted, and he even said, I didn't ask to be created. Yet when he says, wait, right before he's going to be not abstracted, killed, because he knows he's gonna be gone.
Wait.
His voice is so full of such despair, even though he didn't want to be created, but he still wants to fight for his life. That's crazy. That is equivalent to the symbolism in Season 4 Stranger Things, where Max is running up the hill, even though she was suicidal. She had nothing left in life, as far as she knew. But as soon as she was almost going to be killed by Vecna in season 4, episode 4, she ran for her life because she found something worth living. Kane never had that because he was an AI. But still, he wanted to live, which is very unfortunate. It's tragic. His death was very tragic. But the whole point is, this whole episode just has me in shambles. I'm like stuttering everywhere. I'm not able to properly make this video because I am stuttering everywhere. I'm like having a cartoon character moment right here. I can't talk properly. If you have not seen The Amazing Digital Circus, please go watch it from episode 1 all the way to episode 8. The episodes are roughly 20 to 30 minutes long. I promise you guys it'll be worth it. It's an amazing show, immaculate show. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Maybe you're into slice of life rom-coms, maybe you're into anime, maybe you're into different shows. I personally believe that within its right audience, The Amazing Digital Circus is going to win an award. I don't know if it's going to win an Annie Award. I don't know if it's going to win any other kind of award. I think it needs to win an award. I think The Amazing Digital Circus is a show that definitely deserves at least one award. You can say I'm biased, you can disagree with me. I think one award would be ideal, maybe even two. But again, I'm being biased. I'm glazing this show because of how shocked I am from episode 8. Maybe the high will wear down, but I had to make a video about it because it's just so amazing. But anyways, that is about it, and I will see you guys later. See ya.